We are so excited to have one of our own on the Coco Couch today. It's Bobby Bennett. He is here. He's part of the Daily Blast Live crew, but he's also an actor appearing on stage in The Inheritance. He's joined by fellow actor Kyle Lawrence and Dakota Hill. Welcome, all three of you.
Thank you so much.
Bobby, first of all, I did not know you were an actor.
Oh, yeah, just a little. I mean, just for a few years. No, since I was 7, I professionally started.
Really? Why am I not surprised? Well, The Inheritance, no, he's talented.
Yes.
Because Bobby has like all these great characters that come out when you talk to him, and I just knew there was something behind all that. Well, The Inheritance is a substantial production in 2 parts. Bobby, tell us more about the story.
So The Inheritance is about 3 generations of gay men and grappling with what they've all inherited from each other. That's everything from their trauma to their loves and losses to their fabulous times also. So it's just showing there's a responsibility between each of us, making sure that we carry the candle, and then there's certain things that we shouldn't carry into the next generation.
Okay, what an interesting concept. Now, you play the role of Toby Darling. What is his journey in this story?
Well, Toby Darling he's a writer, and he wants to be like the writer, basically. And he does make it eventually, but you know, he's a little tortured, I would say, right?
A little bit,
yeah,
a little bit.
But he's the tortured, what would I say, hero at the end of the day.
Really?
He's in a relationship with Dakota's character, Eric Glass.
Okay.
Who's much more the antithesis of Toby.
Yes, quite the opposite. Yeah.
Wow, opposites attract sometimes, right? And that's
especially in this.
Yeah. And you get to watch the entirety of our relationship from its ups and downs and.
That's really good.
How it ends,
I love stories like that really take you into the depth of how a relationship forms. Now, Kyle, let's talk to you because you and Bobby both play several characters here, but let's talk about Adam McDowell and talk to me about that character because has this been challenging for you? Have you just naturally fit into this role?
It's been interesting. Adam is a very interesting character. He's a new actor, just got out of college. He comes from nothing but wealth and privilege and access, and he has to really face that privilege at times in this play. And it's been such an interesting antithesis to my other character, Leo, who his upbringing was poverty. It's the complete opposite of Adam. So those 2 ends of the spectrum of this socioeconomic status has been really interesting to explore and really interesting seeing where was that fork in the road where Adam's journey took him to where he ended up and Leo's journey took him to where he ended up. So it's been really, really interesting getting to explore these.
And it's fabulous to watch.
Absolutely. I'm intrigued.
There's a moment when he has a monologue where he's playing 2 of the characters at the same time. And it's just something to watch. And Dakota is literally the linchpin that keeps us all together.
Really?
Yeah, so don't really leave the stage.
He doesn't leave the stage. Yeah, for 6 hours.
Really? So, Dakota, you're busy the entire time of the production.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Well, I think right now is certainly a great time for something like this. I mean, not only is it eye-opening, but it's probably fascinating to see so many different emotions, so many different roles come into life. But for you, Dakota, why do you think now is the perfect time to see The Inheritance and really understand the message behind it?
Well, I think one of the central messages behind the play is understanding and empathy and love and forgiveness. And I think that's really important. That's important within the gay community, what we're going through right now, as far as still facing some backlash and homophobia and, sort of a regression to a certain extent. And so I think it's really important for people to see this really honest portrayal of life that, in a community that you may not be that familiar with,
Yeah.
I think the play is unflinching in its honesty and its emotion, and I think that's always important.
It's always important. It's so neat. Now, Bobby, for you, what do you think this has, I guess, has it brought you maybe new knowledge, maybe a new side of you that you didn't know you had in portraying this particular character?
I was telling this to my therapist. I always wanted to say that as an actor, to be like, well, my therapist says.
That's okay.
So this is such an ensemble base. There's 14 of us on stage, and what I've learned so much is how important it is to trust each other on stage. And in this, I was telling my therapist, I said, Toby Darling is who I would have been had I not gone back to therapy. And that is, when you look at that and you see those parts of your character, especially in the ensemble, and you look, you know, that's what I could have been if I didn't start to heal. And that's why this is so important, because it doesn't matter if you're gay, straight, black, white, it doesn't matter. Yeah. You are going to see yourself in these characters. And that's what makes this so brilliant. We haven't seen a work like this in over a decade, since probably Angels in America.
Yeah. Really, this is really neat. I'm so happy you're taking it to the stage. Certainly a great message behind this. It's so good to have the three of you, and we are looking forward to coming out and watching. We still have some time to come out.
Yeah, we have until May 14th we close.
Okay.
And you can still get tickets at vintagetheater.org.
Vintagetheater.org. Thank you, all three. And Bobby, my goodness, I knew you were talented.
Oh, well, that's
more
someone
talented
very
with
talented.
so many levels. Okay, thank you guys again. We are looking forward to this. The Inheritance Parts 1 and 2 take the stage at Nicholson Auditorium through May the 14th. Get your tickets now at vintagetheater.org.